So if something happens to you, what happens to your young children? Parents need to make sure they choose a guardian. That's what we're talking about today with our financial advisor, Elaine Bedel. Elaine, good to see you.
Thank you.
So how do you formally choose a guardian?
Well, if your children are under age 18, you need to have a legal guardian assigned for them, because if you don't and something happens to both parents, the court may appoint someone. Now, it could be the family member who volunteers, but that may not have been your preference. So you really need to do this. And what you really need to look at is choose the person that you think makes sense for your child, and I would suggest even doing a contingent guardian as well.
Okay.
And then communicate to them. Don't let this be a surprise. Talk to them, get their permission, and then you must put it in your will. So this is a lot of times the reason that young parents write their first will is to name that guardian.
What are some of the other things that parents should consider when they're deciding, you know, who to choose as a guardian, right?
Right. Well, you need to think about what are their values. Are they similar to yours, you know, regarding what kind of education? Maybe religion is important. Look at that. Look at their personality. Are they have the right maturity? Are they humorous? Are they patient? You know, will they relate well with your child? And then, do they need to have good parenting skills? You know, some people may never have been a parent before. Is that an appropriate person for you to choose, or will that totally upset their lifestyle? So think about those issues. And then age and location is so important, because, you know, a lot of people think, I'm going to choose my parents, obviously. Well, what will their age be when your child's ready to go off to college? So all of those years that they'll have to be with them, will they have the energy and the desire to do that? And then location. Because if you're naming someone in California, would that be a hardship for them to either come here or your children to go there?
Let's say I've chosen someone for my 5-year-old, but then years go by and people change and circumstances change. Can I make a change in terms of our guardian?
Absolutely, you can. All you need to do is change your will. Because again, you're naming it in your will document, so whatever's in the last version of the will is what's going to happen. So you absolutely can change, because circumstances change, either for the guardian that you may have chosen or for your children may have different needs.
Right. And then again, once our children reach the age of 18, you're not required to have one, right?
They don't need a legal guardian, even though we might say 19 and 20-year-olds need that parental influence as well.
Yeah, some good advice from Elaine Bedel. She's with Bedel Financial, and we have her company's information on the Hot Topics section of WTHR.com.